today's True Beauty free virtual yoga class. Today I'm so excited to share with you guys Yoga for Beginners Part 1. So the way that you can use this video is you can partner this video with my other themed virtual yoga classes for a full body workout that's going to really pump up your cardio and be a high calorie burn workout. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your screen so that you have full access to my free virtual yoga classes, beauty and lifestyle tips, which I post every single week. Without further ado, enjoy today's video. See you later, guys. So to begin today's free virtual yoga class, I do want to start with essential oils. I am such a fan of essential oils. I use them in my practice every single day. So what I would recommend is peppermint oil and also lavender oil for this practice. This is such a beautiful balance because peppermint oil is very energizing, so it's equivalent to your inhale. Then we have lavender oil, which is very calming, which is equivalent to your exhale. So together they create such a beautiful balance. So then what we're going to do is after you put some essential oils, I would say 1 to 3 drops on, you will place them on the wrist, rub them together, and just place them all on the upper chakras, all in the neck area, and also the temples will feel fantastic. Then we're going to lower the hands, palms are facing up. We're going to create a hand mudra. So the hand mudra is activating certain pressure points. That's going to naturally relax the body and focus the mind. So what we want to do is connect our thumb to our index finger on both hands and then bring the elbows in nice and tight, okay? So we want to be in comfortable seated position. In comfortable seated position, we are basically Indian style and we have the right foot in front. So to do that, just kind of wiggle the feet out a little bit here, just make sure you're nice and comfortable. A really good indicator to know if you need to sit up or prop up on a blanket or a bolster or a pillow is bring your hands on your hips, okay, and kind of point the fingers out. And if you point the fingers out and they run into the knees, so if it does something like this, that's a really good indicator that you do want to be up on a blanket or a bolster or even another yoga mat. So to do that, it'll prop you up like this and it'll really start to open up the hips, building that self-confidence and increasing flexibility. Okay, so once you're in comfortable seated position, we have the palms facing up in the hand mudra. We're going to slowly start to bring in our ujjayi breath or our victorious breath. So to do this, we're going to place the right hand on the chest, the left hand on the belly, and we're going to deep breathe through the chest as we inhale and exhale down into the belly. So a lot of us naturally breathe through the chest only. This creates a lot of anxiety in our life. So you want to really make sure that you're exhaling deep into the belly to naturally relax and calm the body. So think of that lavender oil here, okay? So then once you start to really deep breathe, we're going to slowly close our eyes, press the shoulders back, and then lower the hands back to that hand mudra. And just take a few deep ujjayi breaths here. Keeping the eyes closed on your next inhale, we're going to take a moment here for gratitude. So a really good guide here for your gratitude is you could say something like universe, God, higher self. Go ahead and fill in the blank there, whatever speaks to you. I'm so happy and grateful for. Gratitude is a very important part of manifesting our dreams into our life by first starting with what we're currently grateful for, what we currently have in our life. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly bring our hands to heart center. We're going to go ahead and close our hands all the way so that they're in prayer position. We're going to keep the eyes closed if possible, and then lift the elbows so that we're basically having the elbows parallel to the ground. Start to press the shoulders back, tilt the tailbone slightly, aligning the root chakra here. And then slowly, when you're ready, we're going to set our intention for today's practice. So this is where you could say something like, universe, God, higher self. Again, fill in the blank there. Please, I want, or please, I desire. And just define, what is it that you're working towards right now? See if you can get this narrowed down to just a few words, or maybe a sentence. So the more specific, the better. And on your next inhale, we're going to slowly press into the hands slightly and start to lift the hands up, reaching towards the sky. The eyes remain closed here. And exhale, we're swan diving the arms down, grounding ourselves. And then slowly come back to heart center. So we're connecting our breath to movement here. As we inhale, lift up, press the shoulders back, tilt the tailbone, engage the core. And exhale, coming all the way back down, grounding ourselves, moving nice and fluid. So this is a moving meditation here. As we connect our breath to movement. Next, we're going to slowly meet as we inhale, so reaching up as high as you can. And exhale, we're going to do this little spinal twist here. So bring the right hand forward, the left hand behind us, a very subtle detox, shoulders back, and inhale all the way back up, opposite side. So the left hand comes forward, the right hand behind us, and reaching up as high as you can, lift the heart. And exhale, slowly bring the hands all the way back down in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra, or prayer position. And open up your eyes when you're ready, finding your focus or your drishti on the floor in front of you. So your focus is called your drishti in yoga. It's typically about maybe 1 or 2 feet in front of you, and lower the hands, palms are facing up, allowing for opening for your practice. So if you are on a bolster or a pillow or anything like that, now's the time to move that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and come onto all fours. So we're moving into table posture, so we want to really neutralize the spine here. So sink into the shoulders slightly without kind of sinking the belly too much. We want to have a nice solid back. And then a really good guide here is make sure you have your pinkies to the very edge of the mat. You always want your pinkies to the edge of the mat in your practice. This creates a really strong sense of stability, a strong structure, and will build strength over time and protect your joints. So we want to have our knees below the hips here, and then we're going to move into cat-cow. So basically when we move into cow, we're kind of lifting the booty up in the air here, press the shoulders back, lift the chin, opening through our communication chakra. And then exhale, moving into cat. So tilt the tailbone, release the low back, chin to the sternum. And inhale, once again, connecting breath to movement here. Moving into cow, deep stretch. And exhale into cat. Few breaths here. We're going to meet in cat as we open up our eyes, looking at our toes between the legs here, and then connect the toes and have the heels apart. Start to widen the knees slightly so they're about as wide as the mat. We're moving into child's posture, which is a wonderful transitional posture. So we're going to sit back. So here, if you have that bolster or that blanket or even that yoga mat, you can actually place that behind your knees here just to really help if the knees are calling out here or if you're really tight in the hips. So we're moving the forehead towards the ground. It's okay if it's not touching. The full expression of the posture, we have the third eye, or the intuition, which is right between the brows, all the way down on the mat. And then start to press the shoulders back, opening through the heart chakra, pressing through the hands, deep stretch in our self-confidence and our hips. So what I see a lot here is people will reach their hands really far forward and their shoulders are up by their ears. So what we want to do is have the hands back a little bit further. It's very important that you take care of your core so you don't spread yourself too thin. So child's posture is very symbolic. Press the shoulders back, deep stretch. And slowly we're going to lift into downward facing dog, or Adho Mukha Savasana. So start to bring the knees a little bit more narrow. So think of table posture there. They're right below the hips. Start to tuck the toes and press back to down dog. Deep stretch here. So in down dog, you can have a little micro bend in your knees. That's fine. We start to move towards straightening the knees. And notice my hands. My fingers are still very wide. Their pinkies are still to the very edge of the mat. So start to sink into the shoulders, press back. And when I say sink into the shoulders, what I mean by that is if I had a ruler and held it from shoulder to shoulder, your collarbone would be nice and wide, okay? That's going to really open up the heart here. Open up through the hips. So think of that dog or cat. If you have a dog or cat, or if you know someone who does, stretching in the morning, they press back, open through the low back, and feel free to walk your dog. So here you can bend one knee, straighten the other. Just kind of move around a bit. It does not need to be perfect here. We're just stretching, just getting to know kind of how the body's feeling today. And slowly we're going to walk to the front of the mat into half forward fold. So in half forward fold, you can have your pinkies to the very edge of the mat, or really it's kind of outside the pinky toes. And here, this is the full expression. So I'm pressing the shoulders back, I'm gazing between the heels, and then I'm really engaging the core here. That's our fulfillment, okay? So all in the core. So you can be here, you can also bend your knees as much as you need to touch the ground here. That's just fine. Or what you can also do is place the hands outside, press the shoulders back, and notice the elbows. Those elbows come in nice and tight, still gazing between the heels. So then as we exhale, we're exhaling into Uttanasana or forward fold. So Uttanasana, you can either have your hands behind the calf muscles and start to bring the chin towards the sternum, shoulders back, or full expression, hands are flat on the ground. Again, you can bend your knees as much as you need to get there. And we're moving towards straightening the legs, deep stretch, chin to the sternum. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. So we're kind of sticking out our booty a little bit here as we come all the way up. Deep stretch, thumbs towards the back of the room. And exhale all the way down into mountain posture or Tadasana. So in Tadasana, we want to still align our chakras here. So tilting the tailbone, engaging the core. So belly button to the spine, elbows in nice and tight, palms are facing forward, wide collarbone, and then lowering the chin just slightly. So we're basically connecting here to our spirituality. Moving into Sun Salutation A is a wonderful full body workout to really increase calorie burn. So we're going to slowly inhale into upward facing hands, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale all the way down into forward fold, Uttanasana, shoulders back. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, gazing between the heels. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back into plank. So with plank, my pinkies are still to the edge of the mat, heels to the back of the mat. And what I see a lot here is people will kind of have their booty up in the air. They're almost between, a down dog and a plank. So try to really tilt that tailbone. That's going to build your self-confidence in that root chakra. Tilt the tailbone, engage the core. Make sure that those wrists, like my wrists, are going to come back a little bit more. We want them below the shoulders. Shoulders back. Deep stretch. Start to bend the elbows towards the back of the mat. Really good arm workout here. And exhale, lower all the way down. So when you're in plank, you can bring your knees down at any time. We're going to inhale into Cobra, toes together, heels apart, as we lift elbows in, and the hands are outside the chest. Exhale, connect back to your intuition, between the brows, back to your third eye chakra, and tuck the toes. Keep those elbows in nice and tight, and press back to Adho Mukha Savasana, or downward facing dog. Deep stretch, full inhale, full exhale. And inhale, you can walk, step, or jump to the front of the mat into half forward fold. Exhale all the way down as we come full circle, shoulders back. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, bringing those thumbs towards the back of the room. And exhale into Tadasana. So that is one Sun Salutation A. We're going to move into 4 more, but you really can do whatever you feel is right for you today. I really like to start with maybe 1, then see if you can do 3, and then see if you can do 5. Any of those would be a fantastic workout. So inhale, lift, upward facing hands. Exhale all the way down, so forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, or half forward fold. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back into plank. Remember, those knees can come down at any time. And then when you're ready, all the way down, lowering down as you exhale. Inhale, hands are outside the chest as we lift into Cobra, elbows in. Exhale, connecting back to the earth. Tuck the toes, pressing back into downward facing dog. Full inhale, full exhale here. And inhale, walk, step, or jump to the front of the mat to half forward fold. So if you choose to jump, you're going to want to bring your knees very close to the ground. So almost a lot closer than what you would think. And then you're going to gaze between the wrists. So you need to make sure you have your focus knowing where you want to land here. And then when you're ready, hopping forward. So play with it. If it doesn't work the first time, that's okay. Just be a little bit fearless. Keep playing with it. Or of course, you can always walk. So we're coming into half forward fold. And then exhale all the way down, forward fold, shoulders back. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, upward facing hands. And exhale, mountain posture. So that is 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, half lift, gazing between the heels. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back. Heels to the back of the mat and lower down. Hands are outside the chest. Lift, stretch into cobra. And exhale, connect back to the earth. Tuck the toes and pressing back. You got this. We're almost done with 3. Deep stretch. And inhale, walk, step, or jump to the front of the mat to half forward fold. Exhale all the way down, shoulders back. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back. Heels to the back of the mat and lower down. Inhale, lift into cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, pressing back to downward facing dog. Almost done with 4. You got this. And inhale, walk, step, or jump to the front of the mat to half forward fold. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. And exhale down. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back. Heels to the back of the mat. Gazing between the wrists and lower down. Toes together, heels apart, and lift. Exhale, connect back to the earth. Tuck the toes, pressing back. Deep stretch. So catching your breath here. Full inhale, full exhale. And inhale, walk, step, or jump to the front of the mat to half forward fold. Exhale all the way down. Keep those shoulders back. Pull the nose a little close to the knees this time. We're definitely warmed up. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Thumbs towards the back of the room. Lift through the heart. And exhale all the way back to Tadasana. We're going to close our eyes. And then slowly bring our hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra, or prayer position, but the hands are not touching here. We're starting to work with some energy, so lifting the elbows so they're parallel to the ground. Press the shoulders back. And start to widen the hands about as wide as the shoulders. And just start to observe your breath. With the eyes closed, we're going to slowly start to bend our knees and then start to reach down. So we want to flatten the hands slightly in front of the feet this time. And we're going to press back to downward facing dog. So deep stretch, lower the chin. And then start to bring the knees all the way down. Up, bring the toes together, heels apart. And then widen the knees here. So we're moving back into child's posture, coming full circle. Connecting back to the earth as we catch our breath. Grounding ourselves a bit. And just repeat your mantra here or your intention. All right, you guys, that is today's True Beauty free virtual yoga class. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this class. And what I really like about ending this session with child's posture is such a beautiful posture to really transition to other postures and also catch your breath when you do a little bit more high-calorie workout like we just did today. So what I would recommend is partner this video with my other themed yoga videos. I will start all of my other themed yoga videos moving forward in child's posture, so that way you can just put on the next video and transition to a full-blown workout based on whatever it is that you are really intending to work on that day with your body. All right, guys, that was today's True Beauty free virtual yoga class. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoy my other themed virtual yoga classes as well. Remember to check out my other videos, and also remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all of that for daily inspiration. I do post videos every single week. So until next time, remember, be balanced, be true, and be proud to be you. See you later, guys, and namaste. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's True Beauty Quick Tip. If you like what you see and for more confidence building tips on how to be a beauty from the inside out, remember to subscribe to our channel and connect with us at truebeautymovement.com. That's TRU without the E, Beauty Movement. Love you guys. Until next time, remember, be balanced, be true, and proud to be you.